Welcome.
First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City! Ready, down! Put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
That's right. We want winners. We want winners up in here.
Well,
This is the play call sheet. What's up,
Yes,
everybody? Come in the building. We got Meta Watt in the building. Will is in the building, and I am Dale. What's up, everybody?
What it look like? I bet it's all good in Saints land, baby.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl time for them.
Yeah, I'm in admiring all the little chats.
It's Super Bowl time for them. It's that time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
You know what's real funny about that? Y'all remember, was it about 2 or 3 weeks ago? I was razzing them about it's gonna be week 8. They're gonna be all just clamoring for Spencer Rattler. It's already started.
But wait. Dale, I know you got some car stats for us.
No, Carr was
that's why
trash.
this can't happen.
Carr was trash this last game, okay?
Oh, just the last game, huh? Just his last game, he was trash, huh?
He was trash this last game. I call it like I see it.
That's it? That's the only time?
These guys started how Raw started tonight when Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest is beating on Dominic and Liv. That's just kind of how y'all started this segment, is getting on Dale, beating him down.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bobby,
I got him covered, okay?
Yeah.
See this?
That's why. This is why it's happening. This is why it's happening. That bullshit.
All right, I got him covered, Bobby. Don't worry about it. All right.
Like, oh shit, baby, it's Monday, man. Like, share, subscribe, STWF TV, man. Come on for funnies, debates, and all that good shit come through.
Bobby, this started in backstage. We didn't even need to get live.
Can you dig it?
Y'all think I'd be waiting for that little red button up there to be red for me to start shit? Nah, man.
Full tilt, baby. You know why? Cause y'all Saints fans, I'm a partner with Will on this. Y'all give anybody that's not a Saints fans the blues. That's be focused on them Falcons, them Bucks. Leave us alone. We got our own troubles.
Yeah, focus on getting out of the West Division in football.
I was just trying to draw up some traffic in the STWF TV. I'm sorry, in the Sports Talk with Friends group there.
We didn't talk about a team that matters.
I mean, look, somebody made the meme. I copied it and I posted it. That's all I did.
You know,
they happen to be the Cowboys and the Saints. Okay, look.
Oh no, Dale's just warming up. Dale, the good thing for you, Dale. You know,
y'all see this
not serious. You're not taking that serious. What the fuck is that?
It's an iced coffee, but it's Twix.
Where did you get that from?
The gas station, bro.
What type?
Oh.
Yeah.
What gas station? He over the gate.
South Florida, Cape Cod.
Hey.
Gas stations.
Is that a gas station near you? It's like a mobile. I don't even know what it's really called. They got the whole setup for gas, but no gas tanks no more. They done. Just a store.
I'm about to go look for it.
Do they sell food?
Come on down here to the Cape for fucking Twix and coffee if you want to. Probably find a creamer in your aisle.
I mean, do they sell food or something, or they just sell?
Yeah, it's a gas station. They sell everything like with a gas station, like a mobile.
Okay.
Y'all ain't got gas stations?
No, man. Look, listen, some gas stations are different levels. All right, some gas stations don't have food.
This ain't the Hills Have Eyes gas station where it's just one guy and
yeah, some of them they don't even have the inside. They just got the thing you walk up to and be like, yeah, I want gas.
Me and the fam drove down to North Carolina from Boston, and we got lost towards the end, and we ended up at some gas station asking for directions, and we lucky we made it out that motherfucker alive. That dude 100% has like a body somewhere. We were terrified. It's like 4 in the morning.
Yep. All right. Well, we got a packed show for you guys again this week. Preseason kicked off, so we're going to be talking a lot about that. Of course, we need to cover the AFC and NFC South. Just so happens we happen to have an expert on the NFC South on the show today, so you will hear a lot about the Saints. Okay.
We want to have it any other way.
Hey, we used to hearing so much about them early, so.
Listen, I'm not the delusional guy that just think we about to win the Super Bowl. Okay, look, I understand my team isn't great. We're not trash though. You know?
No, that's us. We're trash.
Yes, exactly.
And if we don't get our shit together, we're gonna be right there with them.
y'all steaming towards the
the
dump.
We teeter-tottering right. Hey, the local stations around here, they already talking about how to get Dion and Shadua here. I told you.
I've been saying that.
Terrible.
All right. So we'll start off with some news out of Indianapolis that Jonathan Taylor is going to be wearing the Guardian cap, aka helmet condom, during the game during the preseason.
Damn it, Bobby.
I like it.
So yeah, I hate the way they look.
Yeah, that's I don't like the aesthetic. That's the only thing I don't like.
Can we see one?
Okay, let me find the helmet condom.
I'm shocked you didn't have it. I figured you would have. I figured you would have had a graphic with a song.
Nope. Oh, you know what? Look at this. They actually kind of made it look.
There's companies working their ass off right now to make cool covers.
Yeah. Hey, they should have been thinking about this. I mean, come on.
Also, apparently as of last season, they already had 5 helmets that were safer than anything they're using right now.
Okay. Well, good.
So,
we
the
need
technology is catching up to the request.
Yeah.
Some safe technology.
Also, the obvious take here is you got to make this patent leather so that it shines.
Yes.
Like the helmet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they should have already been thinking about this.
Yo, then we're gonna have new type of big hits where like the shit gets busted, like because it's gonna break. Someone gonna get their little cover broke.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's got since it's a space in between that and the helmet, the energy's got to go out of somewhere.
Somewhere, right?
Right.
Physics.
You got the big hat.
Come here and get
you got the big hat. You got the big boots, and now you got the bigger helmet. I guess that's what it looks like. But nah, it's a new style, man. You know, you got basketball and the leggings that they wear and the arm sleeves. Baseball, you know, they got their gadgets. Football, you know, this is a safe gadget right here, man. So I think it will come along slowly, but I think more athletes, more football players will win this.
Yeah. So apparently it's really working. What the players are embracing it as something to make them safer and keep them healthy. And if it keeps them healthy, then I'm all for it.
Look, the aesthetic isn't where you want it to be, but the aesthetic was horrible when the Revolution helmets came in. And Larry made those famous. He was the first one to really adopt it full on right away. The Revolution helmet. And then look, there was a time where nobody in hockey wanted to wear the face mask.
That's true.
You know, so we'll get over this. Look, it looks silly right up until Justin Jefferson is moshing somebody in the end zone with it on. Like it's not gonna make it. Once we see the plays happening, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, they probably just got to get like some shrink wrap guys. You know how the guys that wrap the cars or whatever. Wrap the condom.
You're gonna need a pit crew. Instead of that little blue tent ain't no longer for injuries. You're gonna go in there and they're gonna be a line of people wrapping your head. Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, if it keeps people from drooling in the cups, I'm with it.
Yeah. Keep our favorite players out on the field where we need them.
Because we always made it about football, but we were actually really worried about Tua. I hope he has one of these on. Yeah. It's obviously we wanted to clown Dolphins fans as a Patriots fan, and we wanted to clown Bama fans as anyone else in the SEC fan. But we didn't want nothing bad to happen to the kid. So
yeah, exactly.
Oh, but he's the sixth player I think that's wanted in the preseason already.
Tua has to wear this, right? If you're Miami, you're he's not gonna wear it.
He just got him the bag.
I haven't seen any quarterbacks wear it at all, ever. Not even of course they don't wear it in practice because they got
those divas want to wear it out there.
See right now,
I'll tell you, Anthony Richardson better put one of them shits on.
The Steelers lineman Josh Daniels wore it against the Texans on Friday. Okay. The other running back Xavier Scott from the Colts, tight end Kylan Grayson, safety Rodney Thomas, and linebacker Grant Stewart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So five players off of one team.
And people at first, teammates are gonna clown and have jokes, and then motherfuckers are gonna be like, yeah, but I'm gonna be able to run and play with my kids when I'm 40. So
yeah.
They are in Indianapolis, We know you.
Okay. Let's talk about the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. What's up with this hold-in situation there?
It's nothing up. There's nothing
posturing.
up.
Simple posturing.
It's nothing up. Simple, man. Keep everybody that continues. Yeah, just continue to watch it.
Okay.
Y'all know what this is.
And I say that because he's in a holdout mode. So everybody's gonna say, "Yo, well, now the holdout mode is this man. Get his badge ready. Send him here. It's not gonna happen.
Think about it. They technically still got, if they want to play hardball, they got 2 years to be able to franchise tag him if they choose to.
Uh-huh.
You know what this is turning into, fellas?
What's that?
Another case of Aaron Rodgers syndrome. I don't want to hear about this shit. Because they just gonna keep doing this. Every day we gotta come over here with another story oh wait, nothing changed.
Here's I think the biggest story in that whole thing is the entire hold up of all of it is Dak. What are they gonna do with Dak? Either he's gonna commit to them, or they're gonna kill, or vice versa, or they just come out and say, you know what, this is your last year. We're gonna move in another direction. Then it can proceed on, but it's still posturing going on between them because what is starting tag for him is $60 a year.
But so if that's your mission, if that's what you're probably gonna do, that doesn't really have anything to do with CD. Then just sign him. But my point is, no matter what you do with Dak, CD has to be there, or it doesn't matter. You can barely win it with Dak with CD there. So this idea that maybe you would go, or maybe we don't pay CD as much because we're gonna pay that can't even be on the table. You just have to pay CD. That's it. I don't understand.
I say that because I think they both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because the biggest thing is how much is Micah going to command?
Oh, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is if that's what they're doing, why? Just pay the man.
That's Mr. Burns.
But is it him? No, because it's not like him to not pay a guy that
You know what? You're right. You know who it is. I've talked to him about it before. It's Cap Boy. That's who it is. Everybody bitches and whines and complains about Jerry. Enjoy him while he's here. There are dark days ahead with Stephen Jones.
I just pictured him in a suit, a cowboy hat, and a cape. He's a Cap Boy.
That's him.
Yeah, it's rough.
With his fucking iPad. That's too much money.
It gotta be. I guess I don't understand how it's this. Look, I get it. I get we're not sure about that situation, but you gotta pay Micah and CD. This is not even a question.
Yeah, those two for sure.
You have to pay them.
They've already come out and kind of know the ramblings are Bland after this he's gone in 2 years. He's already played himself out of a second contract here. So that part's already on. And then on the horizon, even though it ain't already started, they're already talking about the impact my guys are already making and what they expect from him. What they expecting him this year.
Yeah, I saw some plays in preseason. He was doing work. Like the other thing is that they already shot themselves in the foot once with CD because you waited.
Like you thought they would have learned a lesson after the Dak situation.
You waited and the number went way up. I don't know what you thought that it wasn't going to, because it wasn't. You should have known the number was going to go crazy because of who the guys were. Like
when he started putting up the numbers he started putting up in the middle of the season last year,
yeah,
they should have already been on the horn.
Right then. Who went first? So was it like earlier? Amon-Ra St. Brown went.
Yep,
that's a huge number. And then who was the next two to go?
I think was it Jefferson after that?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Jefferson.
Trying to say that was the reason why CD hadn't done anything because he and his reps were trying to see what okay, that's been said and done.
Done, right. Then Mike Evans got another one. He doesn't count for any of this conversation because he's in a different tax bracket because he's older. Who else got one? Either way, it's just they waited.
They selling us hope. They already know that they're not going to bring back that. City's going to get his money, but they don't want to come out and say that we're not going to bring back that. Because if they say that, then they know there might not be much money or interest for this season.
I think the problem is that you can sit here and say, "Oh, we're taking our time with all of them," but if you go and sign Micah and you go and sign CD, and then the story of Dak becomes a bigger story.
No, this is exactly what it is next year. This is what it all is right now. And like
so, trade Dak already. Get it over with.
No. You're gonna see. You're gonna see this final year. You're gonna see this year right here.
Future New Orleans Saints.
The final chapter of Dak, man. It's the final chapter of Dak.
I think it is.
Bad. I think it is. Yeah. Win or lose the final chapter of Dak Prescott, man. And
because be honest, it's year 9.
Y'all want to see what life after Dak is like, huh?
Huh?
Y'all want to see what life after Dak is like?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't. I remember.
But
I remember the time between Aikman and Romo.
We go through franchises and stuff sometimes is most likely the same. We've seen a guy, you know, and Tony Romo do the same shit. This exact same shit is a mirror. It's a mirror image right now. So unless something special happens, no, we don't want him. We want a new car, if anything. I'll take the new car rather than the old car. Get it?
I'm not gonna lie. I think we talked about this before. If y'all were able to get some good picks out of it, swap Dak for Carr, and then just have him wait until trade's ready, we could do worse.
Hell no. I don't see none of that story. That's a horror movie. I might have to give me a Texans jersey then.
You better get on the ground floor because they going up.
On the man.
You don't want the Trey Young show? I mean, the trade. Yeah, you don't
know what this is, man. As that got better,
Trey Lance.
And I'll say this last point: as that got better, the stakes went higher. They gave him that deal. They gave him the deal that we said that they should have been signing him. Now this is the second potential deal, and it's potential because guess why Dak ain't getting the money? Why isn't he? This is common sense. We know why he's not getting the contract.
Because he ain't delivered no goods.
Exactly my point. So Dak's over here, he knows it. And even if he don't show it, the media don't show it, we all know what it is. Bro, it's the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys, dog. We want championships every year. We don't get them. But every year we want championships. After a certain point in time, and I know they drive motherfuckers out, this is a dried out situation right here. And eventually, they're going to have to go somewhere else. The only way that this gets better for Dak in Dallas is if Dak wins one. If Dak wins one, he's staying the Dallas Cowboys. If Dak can't do shit, then Dallas don't have no reason to sign him.
Okay. All right. Y'all playing with fire. That's what y'all doing.
We ain't playing with fire. This is not fire. This is ultimately what the windows left us with this shit. And like I said in football all the time, like a lot of people don't want to. Teams don't rebuild like that in football. Like you go with what you got until it's too late most of the time.
So this is my point of view about the whole quarterback situation in the NFL. Everybody wants Mahomes. Everybody does. Yes. Okay, but there ain't a bunch of Mahomes coming out there. All right, now you keep trying in the draft every year to find Mahomes. You keep trying. All right, and eventually, 30 years from now, somebody might hit it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
But there were two teams that was in the Super Bowl last year, and one of them didn't have Mahomes. All right, this team was a good team. So why can't we build that way? I understand this is a 7th round unicorn. I get that. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying he's the middle of the road quarterback. That's what he is. Brock Purdy's the middle of the road quarterback. He's not special.
Right, but the team is.
Exactly. They built the team.
Right, but the Cowboys aren't in that position.
Yeah, the Cowboys are in a position where they've had this guy. He's the longest tenured quarterback in the NFL on one team. After a point, he has to deliver. The Cowboys want to deliver, or it's not about who's Mahomes or who wants Mahomes. It's about rebuilding. We've been here for so long. The window's been cracked open. That how long can you sustain with this? You have to think in your mind to rebuild now.
It's shit or get off the pot. That's what it is.
Okay.
Let's look at it like this. Yeah, the defense played bad last year. But the last 3-4 playoff exits, he's been instrumental in the poor performance in each one of those playoff games. He's had a part in that.
Okay.
Whenever he gets that glazed look where he just staring into the oblivion, we about to take an L. I get nervous when I see it.
Yeah.
And are you gonna sync up probably damn near 25% of your salary cap? And to like Jerry said a couple of years ago, are we sure that this is the guy?
Okay.
So Dale, to your response, to respond to what you said, which I actually think, 100%. You can keep trying to draft all you want. But you can keep searching for Mahomes. And you're right. In 30 years, you may get one if you're lucky. Probably not. However, you got to keep trying so that you can at least land on like a Stafford. But anything got to be better than, I don't know what, like, I actually want to take away from the friendly beef and everything. But is it a thing about to say, like, is being just mediocre okay? Because you can't want that. Like that, like,
I'm not saying you go in search of mediocreness, but if this is what you have, let's make the best out of it. I mean,
but that's what mediocre is, though.
Eli Manning was not elite, and he got it done.
But he was clutch.
He was clutch.
It doesn't matter. He wasn't elite, though.
He was clutch.
Right, but Dak isn't any of those things. So you can't just be like, well,
Eli showed up in the biggest games he needed to show up in.
He was a man.
In big games, he was there, making throws that he could never make during the regular season.
Always eyes and be thinking about Peyton the whole time. I'm better than you.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck Cooper. Just like he's, yo. You can't even explain it. And also, those teams just played above what they were, for sure. The better team didn't win that day.
Dallas's problem?
The better team that day won, though.
Their problem is, let's be honest, they haven't won shit in a long time. But in the last 5, I'll probably say since Will McClay took over, they draft very, very well.
Right.
And the problem
and now
is
you're having to pay the penalty for that by these
paying the penalty
contract
for that,
issues.
but you can't. But at some point in time, you can't keep saying, "Okay, we're gonna have this mediocre quarterback. We're just gonna keep drafting these guys to put around them." At some point in time, you got to be like Jerry said a couple of years ago. Again, are we sure that this is our guy?
I don't subscribe to the idea that all right, let's just. I mean, obviously you wanted to do our best, but let's just do our best with what we have now. Obviously you don't want to tank completely, but also if we're just playing really hard for years in a row to be 8-9, 9-8, that's not worth it. At some point, you got to scrap it and give yourself a chance.
You're never going to get that franchise quarterback doing that. Being 8-9, 9-8, which is where they was at for a little bit. They was at even during the Romo years. There was some seasons like that.
Now I know there was coaching circumstances, but look, the Cardinals moved on from Rosen immediately.
They knew it.
Yeah.
And they moved on to him, not even for a stud. They moved on to him for a guy who doesn't even really like football.
The Eagles moved on from Wentz immediately.
Right. So sometimes you gotta. They've given him 9 years. 9 years in the NFL is an eternity. It's literally 3 whole careers. The average career is 3 years.
He's had the keys since he walked into the locker room. That pretty much.
Should an NFL team be able to win a championship if they have a top 10 quarterback?
No, there is no should. It's the NFL.
He's lightning in a bottle.
But you should be able to make some runs. Yeah, with a top 10 quarterback, you should be able to make runs.
Your top 10 quarterback should not be the reason why you can't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the way you feel about Dak.
Did you?
Yeah. There's sometimes.
Did you watch the Packers game?
I don't trust him. It's some games where I'm like, damn, that was a hell of a throw. Damn, he's balling. But then he'll come out and he just get shook. And it's like he can't snap out of it. Dak, great quarterbacks, even in the case of Eli, if you get shook, you got to be able to snap out of that and then get it together.
He does a good job of not looking scared. He just looks clueless.
He has dumb face on the sideline sometimes.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the Browns, who made a trade to fill a need at center. So they traded for Luke Weipler. Is that the guy's name? No, I'm sorry. They got Nick Harris, but Luke Weipler is the guy that got injured. I'm sorry. And so in exchange, they gave up a 7th-round pick and 20. They got Harris and a 7th-round pick in exchange for a 6th-round pick in 2026.
You had to do this, man. Shout out to the Browns for really getting on there, because one thing we do know, the Browns were a good team last year. One thing we do know as well, that the guy behind the center and the guy behind the quarterback were hurt last year. So you had to get some reassurance ASAP. You couldn't let this linger. Good fast pickup by the Browns. Hopefully this man does his justice in his services. That's a thing that we mentioned the Browns. Chubb's a freaking god, and call God, and he's unstoppable. He's gonna come back crazy. And Deshaun Watson, we've talked about him in a bit, but this is gonna be an interesting year. This center right here is gonna be the center of attention. That's not really the center of attention. This man right here, I would love after about 2-3 weeks to come back to the Browns, if we remember this, to see how he's doing, because to me right now they're handicapped. We don't know how Chubb's gonna come back. We don't know how Deshaun Watson's going to be. So this is a good, interesting watch.
Okay. Yeah, Deshaun Watson, I believe he came off the PUP or something today, right?
I think so.
Yes. He's able to play. He's able to be in contact, basically. Yeah. So he's good to go.
All right. Hey, that's positive for Browns fans. Just hope that he actually looks good.
Not positive for you guys. Guess what? That new center about to get his ass tamed up, because guess who we got week 1?
Who's that?
Boys, baby. In the dog pound, week 1. Come on.
You heard?
You heard me. You can deal me. You heard me?
Okay. So we need to talk about some preseason debuts for rookies because we saw a lot of them actually play this week, which is great. I believe people need to play in preseason, especially when you see the reigning Super Bowl champion Mahomes out there playing in preseason. Strap them up. Let's go.
And since we had this argument, a couple times, and we kind of was like certain guys shouldn't play, kind of hide their face until week 1. But now you put it as Mahomes is like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I guess you do have a point. Get your motherfucking asses out there and play some football for a little bit, not a long time.
All right, what do we think about Caleb Williams?
Baby Mahomes.
I like
and
this.
his debut. What you think, Coach?
That one, his awareness and composure, even though that little shovel pass, he held on to that as long as he possibly could.
And then dumped it over his shoulder. Yeah.
But that was an impressive one to me. The most impressive one to me, when he rolled out to the right, and he threw a dime, what's it called, a frozen rope?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like 15, 20 yards down the field to the sideline to where nobody can get it but his tight end.
Yeah.
A lot of promise, man. Bears fans, I hear from you mofos all the time. Y'all might have got one right finally. You might finally become a team that has a quarterback that passes for over 4,000 yards. The only franchise that has not had a 4,000 yard pass.
They tripped and
Yeah,
fell
and the Jets haven't had one since Namath.
But they had one.
Hold on, Vinny never do before?
Huh?
Vinny never do before with the Jets? Vinny
he probably got hurt. Like, he was lighting it up, but he probably got heat. Vinny, I don't know. Vinny should have thrown.
Hold on, let me check that.
By the time he was a Jet, he had no arm, though.
Yeah, this was according to the Jets local reporter guys, that does the preseason games.
But yeah, they're gonna break that 4,000 thing this year.
Shout to Khalid, baby.
Real deal.
All right, so let's go to Denver, and their rookie quarterback. There we go, Denver. The Bo Nix, who went 15 for 21, 125 and a touchdown. I don't believe he started the game. I think Stidham started the game, right? Okay.
And
from what I heard,
quarterback in the class, huh?
Yeah, from what I heard, Zach Wilson is not even in consideration for the starting job. So
he's
the default number 3 quarterback.
He should be. He's getting this last stint of his career right here in Denver. They put him in a mile high, so we don't even have to talk about him much. We know the writing on the wall on that. But this guy right here, and it sucks to say because we won't say this about a couple other QBs. He should be the week 1 starter. There's no question about.
Yeah, that team's bad enough. You might be right.
He should be the starter. Like Jared Stidham, shout out to you. But we've seen how you play, and no disrespect to you, but this guy right here, and he's what, 20? Well, he's 23, 24?
Yep.
Yeah, and this open opportunity. This ain't Michael Penix in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He got Kirk Cousins behind him, in front of him. Yeah, this man's gonna start week 1. Whatever shade Denver's throwing, like, oh well, he wasn't gonna start week 1, but he's gonna start week 2 preseason. Yeah, just say he's the starter. Pretty much that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
He just turned 24 in February.
24 in February. Okay, so he's 23 right now. All right.
I mean, look, if it was my guy, if it was my team, I wouldn't want anything to be given to him. That's for sure.
It's not even given to him. This is where he's primed the spot at. You don't have nobody there. Who? This you got this. For all the years that y'all stinked and sucked, and then you got Russell Wilson, you still stinked and sucked. This QB right now is giving you something just in one game. I guess some promise. His college games on television in the last 3 years is more worthy than any of the QBs they've had in the last 3 years. So you got to play this man. There's no question there. Who's on the depth chart? We really no. This is not Drake Day in New England. This is not the situation there. This is a different situation. This guy right here, plus the age factor, should be playing first Sunday in September. No question. It's not about being given to him. He's already earned it by not having to earn it. I understand that, but yeah, we see how this John Elway run shit. He Michael Jordan just about.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm
curious real fast. We talking about Bo Nix.
Okay.
His adopted brother played with him with Oregon last year.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh shit.
It's a brother.
Hold on.
Tez is
Hold on,
his
brother.
That's his adopted brother. His family adopted him when he was 15.
So are we saying that? So we saying Bo Nix is invited to the cookout?
He might be invited to the cookout.
It would appear that he's throwing the
cookout. By adding a brother to the family, you, I guess, somewhat could become a brother.
I don't know if you could buy your way in, but I'm sure he did other things.
See, that's dope.
Okay.
Tez fast as shit.
Let's move on to our next quarterback, Mr. JD5 himself.
Man.
Jaden Daniels looked pretty good. He went 2 of 3 for 45 yards. It was a pretty nice play.
It was
that he on a scramble or something like that too. So look, I like it.
Something
right
like
on
that.
the
Like
money.
you ain't watched that play 37 times.
I know, right?
You know,
I can tell in his voice.
Yeah.
He's layering it over. He's lathering it over.
He may have rolled out. He you know.
So,
yes.
I hate to say it. Him being a current commander and former Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Go
it looked pretty good.
Fuck yourself.
It looked pretty good. But you know, we'll see when live ammunition.
Hold on, coach. You just took the words right out of my mouth, and that's the tool, man. He went 2 for 3. He threw a nice bomb strike, and the Commanders knew exactly what they was doing. Mm-hmm. Take his ass out the game. We don't want if he's nice like that. We don't want you to see too much sauce right now. We'll leave that for the guys.
That's what they did.
But like Coach said, it could be a case of man. Let's see when those cameras are on. And let's see when everything's full throttle. But nah, young man, go out there, man. Be the team with change that the Commanders are trying to do. I can only respect what the Commanders have done in the last 2 years in terms of trying to clean the organization. Try to get the right people in there. Some people with some good head on their shoulders. So we only hope that we just said with what QB the first QB we talked about, that the Bears, that they made the pick of the future, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have him out there. He might run, and he still doesn't weigh anything. So, get him off the field.
One thing I did notice,
he didn't bulk him up very much yet.
Yeah, I'm like he definitely lighting ass.
He's still like 6'4", like 198.
Yeah, he is pretty light, but I'm hoping he got it through to himself that you don't need to be taking on tackles, run from them and get out of bounds.
It's not even need. Like, you just better not, motherfucker. You ain't gonna make it. Like,
look, last year, I ain't gonna lie, it was some times he wanted to test them.
Those are boys, though. These are all men. These are all men. Every one of them.
He makes CJ Stroud look like Drew
Chunky.
Bledsoe.
Chunky, yeah, like stocky, like burly. Yeah, no, he's just And here might be the rookie of the year.
Yeah, next one, JJ McCarthy. He had probably the best game of all the rookies. He went 11 of 17, 188, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Without JJ.
And the pick was early, and then he cleaned up from then.
Yes. So, so that is a big thing. They did not play Justin Jefferson, but they had guys out there like N'Keal Harry. That's pretty impressive.
Why would you even bring up that name?
My
mouth.
Jordan
Oh,
Addison was out there. He caught one ball.
Man, you gotta see where this man's at, man.
He out on bail?
This is the question. This is the question. The most questionable of this NFL draft right here, isn't he? Would y'all agree?
As far as the
If
quarterback,
he works out,
No, in terms of this coming in, the most questionable QB in the draft.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Who do you think the most questionable QB that out of the guys that were drafted in the
fucking May, honestly.
yeah, I'm about to say the next guy we about to talk about.
Probably
we've already seen that movie.
No. We talk about on the team. No. That's more to me of a team, the team of the Patriots than him. I feel like McCarthy, we spoke on it. The way like Harbaugh at times kind of
all they said about him, all they were saying is basically that they didn't ask him to win a lot of games. They were a heavy run team. But I had said multiple times about him that, like, yo, he was literally talked about as being the guy who could handle any situation. That he was always up in the moment. Not a stats guy, but also they didn't have a bunch of great receivers. Like they have like one guy that got drafted high, and then this year they don't even have anybody really like coming in there. I don't know. That wasn't his role.
He kind of remind me of a polished version of Purdy. After Purdy took over and started having the run that he had.
What's funny is that in college, though, Purdy was lighting shit up.
McCarthy
wasn't, because that wasn't the system he was in. But he also played big, and didn't they win it? They won it all, right?
Yep.
He's a champion.
Off a good defense and running game.
Yeah.
But in terms of like who wasn't ready, I just think Bo had mechanic issues they were worried about, and May's a weird player. I've heard some of the analysts say that he was the most NFL ready, and I've heard others say that he was the least. So I don't know what to say about the dude, honestly.
It could be some uncharted waters, though. You got new rookie head coach coming in, your second franchise quarterback in the last 4 or 5 years. That's how you start getting in quarterback purgatory.
right?
17 quarterbacks between Troy Aikman and Tony Romo.
Not fun.
No, it is not.
We've started the count already. We're on like 5 or 6, I think, since Brady. Was it Cam, Mac, Zappy started some games.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna have Drake, May, Jacoby, Brissett. It's gross.
That's what I keep saying, man. That quarterback purgatory, man, it's bad. It's a bad place.
Yeah. You drive your car there every day.
Hey.
Hollywood Brown.
He almost died.
Wide receiver for the Chiefs. Yeah, actually almost died. He got it's a clavicle injury, but they said that the kind of injury it was, like if it would have been just a little bit worse or something like that, he honestly
the joint of his whole shoulder dislocated, and it apparently went in towards the vitals. It could have got real dicey for him.
So this is probably kind of, even though it's a different area, but the impact in the area that was kind of similar to Teddy Bridgewater and the knee injury he had.
Yes, although the difference being that Teddy's injury. Okay, so it was the same in that they both almost died. They both could have died, but Teddy's literally almost died because it jammed up his it stopped the circulation in his leg.
Yeah, some kind of artery, huh?
Right. It was his carotid artery. It was like the main artery in his leg that basically, I don't know. I don't think it got severed because that would have been a lot more dangerous. Also, they would have fixed that a lot faster. It got blocked. So his shit was just building up. The problem with that is even though it's building up, and you eventually can unblock it. When you unblock it, you can't let that blood run through because it's dirty as hell now. So when you unblock that shit, you got to also then run it out and clean it because you can't let that blood that's built up release through his body.
So yeah, he's gonna miss some time. They're hopeful he's gonna be back in the beginning of the season. But hey,
because he wants to get there for that revenge game against the Ravens. But I don't think he's gonna play that.
Listen here, you don't shit. Listen here, man. Listen, Hollywood, take as much time as you can to recuperate. I know you with the Chiefs and all, and you may be in the point piece on this team and all. You see what the Chiefs have done, you know, with guys who people may not think of the guys, but get well, man. This is terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Go chill with AB, man. You know what I'm saying? And get right.
This is low key, secretly, probably good for them. It's gonna get other guys more reps who weren't necessarily gonna get those reps. He'll come back.
They got nothing but young wide receivers.
All they got. They need all the reps they can get, and they're gonna get them now.
They got a ton of young receivers.
When you got a guy like Patrick Mahomes, all the young guy got to do is fucking listen.
Is Rice gonna play this year, or is the legal? No, I'm saying, is he gonna play, or the legal trouble is gonna eventually?
He's gonna be suspended. He's probably gonna at least get 6 games.
So they're just waiting to 68 minutes. What was it? It was reckless, like driving, right? And then he left the scene.
Yeah.
They'll probably break those suspensions out after preseason ends.
Yep.
Because if they're not suspending no preseason games, if they were suspending preseason games, then they would have announced it. Him, Addison, there's a couple guys that's about to get the shred.
Okay.
Because you got to think, and I say 6 because it's kind of been kind of the norm for the conduct part of it, because it started with Zeke.
Zeke ain't do it.
Zeke did everything.
All right, let's get into some division previews here, man. Let's talk some AFC South first.
The AFC South. The AFC South.
Hey, I like that one. That's a really good one.
Need that gif of the dog licking his own nuts.
Oh, wow, man.
Damn. Fucking visual.
It landed, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it did, brother. Just scream it out. I'm a redneck.
That was great. That was
Y'all
great.
welcome. Y'all welcome. Be here all week.
All right, let's talk about the favorite to win the AFC South. According to Vegas, what do we have as the favorite to win the AFC South? That got to be the Titans, right?
Yeah, man. Of course it's them.
I'm sorry, the Texans. I'm sorry.
What?
We got the Vegas Insider. The
What
Texans,
they do?
according to FanDuel, division odds plus 105 to win the division, according to the DraftKings. Jacksonville's at a plus 270. The Colts at a plus 310, according to FanDuel, and the Titans at a plus 950.
So the Texans have the best team on paper, and they're the deepest. But they got to be careful with the Colts if they're healthy. I think the Colts going to make some noise this year. Not too much, but a little bit.
Colts got a good defense this year.
Yeah, they also got to keep Richardson healthy, because if they do, he's a dynamic player, and then they actually do have. Now, I don't know how long is Downs hurt for. I just saw the injury. I didn't see how long it was. Is it season? I hope not. That'd be awful.
To see right now. Hold on.
Josh Downs, I believe, is his name. But yeah, but it's the Texans' division to lose. They just got to show up. They got to hope CJ doesn't have a sophomore slump. I think those are kind of by the wayside now that we've entered this new realm of quarterbacks. What was that, too?
4 to 6 weeks, he will be out.
4 to 6. Okay, so not the season. That's fine. 4 to 6, and I think it's a knee, so they're gonna slow play him back. But
well, to me, one of the questions for the Texans is going to be their running game. I know they traded for Mixon, but the running game did not really help very much last season. They got a little something from Singletary.
Yeah,
but
it didn't show up like it did the year before.
Right. The scheme change or something did not work with him. I'm wondering if he's going to actually bounce back in his in the second year in this system.
Also, second year in the system, but also different role now. Like he's going to be able to play that off back role to Mixon with the change of pace back. I think that's a better role for him. I think they were trying to make him a workhorse, which was good for a little bit, but it was only good when they weren't as good. Once they got,
and I feel like they got their workhorse in Nixon. People say that the Bengals' offensive line wasn't the illest, and Nixon was still able to produce numbers. So this is why the Texans did that. What you said the Texans didn't do last year, and now that second guy can kind of learn the system a little bit slower than he would have to without him. So it's good. I think it'll work out.
Okay.
The question is all those goddamn receivers they have, all these great talents they have at the receiver position. One being who you just added, and
damn, Robert Woods there.
Yeah, he been there. He was the number 1 2 years ago. That's how bad it was.
Right. They're loaded, man. Loaded at receiver.
Noah Brown still there.
I want whoever they cut to come to the Saints.
Yeah, they do. They got some good players, man.
Their running scheme is very similar to the 49ers, right? Like the
yes.
They're
running that 49er offense for sure.
D'Amico Ryans is there. No?
Yeah.
So that's probably why Pierce struggled a little bit because it's
But that running scheme it makes anybody a good running back. Like back in the day, I thought I could play running back for Denver. You know, like
it makes any good running back if you have the vision and an ability to. If you have the vision for the cutbacks and the ability to be patient.
Patience is the number one thing in this. That's why when they ran not the same exact thing, but sort of with Le'Veon Bell and the Steelers, that's why he was so damn good because he was really patient. You got to be a patient back for the system. I don't think Pierce was.
He was crazy patient, like insanely patient.
Cool.
Like you'd be like, full run. You know, Le'Veon Bell be back.
Oh, yeah, like literally sitting there with his arm on his lineman, like, yo, do something. Like, but the problem is you'd be like, yo, move, and then 30 yards. Like, oh, I apologize, sir. Like, it's crazy.
Which kind of way that Shady McCoy ran too.
Yeah, but Shady
had that.
In my opinion, Shady is the closest we will ever get to Barry.
Barry, yes.
And nobody, Shady, I don't think he got enough credit for that. I don't think people realize we're never going to get Barry again because the game's too fast for that.
Yes.
A Barry can't exist anymore because you try to make 2 cuts in this league, you're tackled twice. Right. It's not you got to make cuts now at full speed. That's what Shady did. That's why Shady was. I think Shady was this generation's Barry. The way he cut was unbelievable. In the snow too. Dyson dudes. I don't understand. Best moves I've seen it like since he's been in the league.
Mad respect for Shady, man.
Yeah, Shady McCoy. Yeah, listen here.
He did try to become a bitch after, but that's because everybody hates Chip Kelly, though.
Hey, I still was speaking for him, dude. You know?
Chip Kelly fucked everybody up over
there. So let's talk Jaguars. Speaking of Jaguars,
it's gonna be the worst team in the division.
Their wide receiver, Brian Thomas Jr., caught a nice deep pass. It was a contested catch down the sideline. Did you catch that, Will?
I didn't. I must have blinked.
You must get on Twitter and go find that highlight.
Oh, God.
It's amazing.
I didn't catch the name of that person that scored a touchdown, but I seen somebody from Jacksonville score.
Yeah, but I was talking about the catch.
Yeah.
Contested catch.
Will
said
it was a catch
that Brian Thomas could not make contested catches.
Hey, a flying squirrel gets a nut, bro. Like, it happens. Like, don't worry about it.
Very
it's
first
not gonna
game
be his
on the NFL level, he does it.
Be his MO.
So I'm just pointing out truth.
Right.
Will.
Let's see how many times some of those balls get picked off with Sunshine at his quarterback.
Hey, I'm sure everybody who made plays on Saturday and Sunday will end up being great players in the league, even though it was preseason.
Is this going to be the year where should that coach be on the hot seat?
Who?
No, he the one brought them back from the abyss of Urban Meyer.
There was no abyss. People keep saying my boy Urban. It was not an abyss of Urban. The Jacksonville Jaguars is terrible.
Hey, look, too. you keep trying this bit. This is not the first time you tried it, but you can't defend Urban, bro. He was terrible.
No, I'm not gonna. What I've always been saying is it's not 100% on him. We're looking at the writing since he's left. What's going on?
Didn't he help build that team though too? Like,
right? No. What I'm saying
You're
is
talking about drafting Trevor Lawrence, yeah, and drafting ETN, yeah.
It's still his team.
Those players aren't bad players.
I'm not saying they're bad players.
I mean, to have a title, they win that shit.
But that dude was a horrible coach. That's what he was.
I agree. Yeah, bad coach.
I just think he's a horrible person. I think
he's a horrible person too.
I think for all he's done as a coach, I feel like he went back to the pros and just thought he could take a vacation.
Hey, look, y'all can try all y'all want. We counting both of them rings, man. Try all you want. Gators counting both of them rings.
Oh yeah. And this is why
these are like them rings are like R. Kelly albums. Yeah, I'm playing them.
He went to coach in Jacksonville with a bunch of baby Jags. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously he was the child, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's not 100% on him, man. And we're gonna find out this season too that Jacksonville really just sucks. And they just flagged to the pit for that 1 year when he was gone. But that was just because that's kind of what the controversy they needed. That y'all would have some water was real. And then last year y'all sucked. So let's see what it is this year.
Okay. They earned those rings. I give them that.
How many people we had to kill to get them rings? No.
Wow.
Let's talk about the Colts.
Drink for Hernandez.
Let's talk about the Colts. Anthony Richardson coming back. He says he feels good. His second year in the offense. You got Jonathan Taylor out there at running back. Michael Pittman Jr. Josh Downs did go down with the injury. He's going to be out, I believe, a while.
4 to 6 weeks.
So Adonai Mitchell, their rookie that they got in the second round, is going to have to fill in.
Yes, which is good news, actually.
Yeah, I got you one there, man. You got you one there.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good for the Colts, man.
Because I know you saw my boy yesterday.
Which one?
You got?
Oh.
For the Rams out there cutting up.
Yo, wait, which one? Who's on the Rams? Because, they drafted another Puka, by the way, y'all. They did it again.
Oh, really? The Rams?
The Rams have another receiver just like Puka and Cup. He's more like Puka the way he runs, like aggressive like that. He was you didn't see the Rams. He was catching balls the whole game.
Jordan Whittington.
Whittington, yeah.
Hook him.
He's a.
Oh, really?
He's everywhere. He might end up. He could low key end up having the best career of that Texas group because of the way he's going.
He had 4 knee surgeries in college.
Jesus, sit it down, brother.
He's a cut.
So he didn't really play last year. Is that the deal?
That's why he he got peg legs.
No, he played last year.
Okay. So was he like a third or fourth situational kind of receiver?
Yeah, he is tough across the middle.
Adonai Mitchell, you had
Worthy.
There was someone else ahead of him too, wasn't there?
And Whittington, and then they had the tight end.
Oh, okay.
The Colts,
and they just reloaded this year, but it's another day.
I saw Colin Johnson grabbed him a touchdown. I want to say it was the first the Hall of Fame game.
Oh yeah, Colin, Texas kid. Yeah,
he caught 2.
Yeah,
I was talking about that. He about to be up this year.
Mm-hmm.
So the Colts, man, what I gotta say for them is hopefully the story can turn the page. You know what I'm saying? They've been on the stuck through of our QBs always hurt.
That's what Joe Flacco's at now?
Where? Indy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's a solid backup.
It's a solid backup. I think he cheered like he did last year until they needed him.
Oh man, see, and that's not good for Anthony Richardson. But nah, you have the Indiana Pacers who made the conference finals in the NBA. You got the Indiana Fever and Caitlin turning up. So, Indy, if y'all not in the playoffs this year, y'all want to be the laughing stock of the town. You better turn that record around.
With those two other stars in town, he has the chance to still be the biggest star in Indy, my man.
And that's what I was going to say, too, because the football regime, the football reign over there. Like, you know? So, you got a chance to do that. But the question is, are the Colts going to stay mentally ready, physically ready? You know, they've dealt with some long roads, man. So hopefully with all this good stuff going on in town, man, that they can
real.
That on, man.
Tyken's nice.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why the Eagles took a step back last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get to the Tennessee Titans.
Do we have to?
DeAndre Hopkins already out.
Who is?
DeAndre Hopkins.
How long?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he'll probably. They said he's going to be on track to play week 1, but we'll monitor it.
That's okay. They got guys they need to get up to speed anyway.
Right. They did get Tyler Boyd to also help out at receiver. So they've got some talent. You just gotta develop.
They got 3 number 2 receivers.
And don't they got our boy coach? Don't they got our boy Tony Pollard?
Yep.
Yeah, Tony Pollard is there as well.
Tony Pollard is a Titan. Shout out to Tony, man. Are you gonna play George? Are you gonna play Chris Johnson? Are you gonna play like none of those motherfuckers? That's what you
No. Tony Pollard showed he is not an every down back.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was he showed that before you paid him to be one.
Unfortunately, it's stupid shit we do.
Fucking Jerry.
Yep.
Will Levis, though.
But
I'm going to say Will Levis is going to ball this year. I say that Jacksonville is going to be the worst team in this division.
I can see that.
Jacksonville is going to be the worst team in this division this year.
I don't think they can afford that.
That's why I asked about the coach.
They can't. No, and they're talking about building a new stadium and all that. Just like AEW sucks. The Jags suck.
That was a stray. Poor AEW.
I like Tony Khan though, but yeah, the WWE are there. But, yeah, man, Jacksonville's gonna be the worst. Texans should win the division, but Will mentioned earlier, and I agree with him. If the Colts are good, I would be more of a fan of the Colts than the Texans, and that would have been the same way last year, even before the Texans got this nice QB and strided out. Man, I actually wanted the Colts to win the division last year, and it didn't happen.
Man, their rosters.
Malik Willis is like the biggest disappointment here to me because I was expecting to see something from him in the preseason.
No, that's a mistake on your part. Then.
Yeah, he was stressed when they drafted him.
Yeah.
Is that Malik Willis?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback hike the ball, hold it like this, and look around like this. Like he did the thing that they make fun of in commercials where like a guy's who's not a football player at all suddenly has the ball and he doesn't know what to do with it. That's how he looked as a starting NFL quarterback one of them games. That's crazy.
I don't know how they drafted that kid, man. Wow.
They saw an athlete and they were like, we can fix everything else. Like, I don't know. He played at Liberty.
We can fix everything else.
He was at Liberty, guys.
Earlier, we're playing with boys and playing with men. Well, guess what? We were boys at one point.
Yo.
I mean, y'all brought it up earlier.
I know.
Hey, that's just a rebuttal at y'all. Yep. No, he sucks.
So they got Tyler Boyd and Treylon Burks.
Oh, Treylon Burks. Ain't that the guy that they spent the first round pick on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first round pick wide receiver last year.
That was the Brown
after they traded away Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
You hear that, Stephen Jones?
You
heard Stephen?
Nada, near nada.
All right. So let's take a quick break. Let's come back and we're gonna talk some NFC South So stick with us.
This is Sheriff Cooter Wilmot of the Boudreaux Parish Sheriff Gas Station Beer, Bait, Barbecue, Barbershop, Laundromat Department. Remember our motto in Boudreaux Parish: we will find you and we will tase you.
I'll let you know Stamp on Wax right now. I'm taking it right now. Joe Burrow ain't winning no championship. He can dye his hair all he want. Something wrong with him. Something wrong with that guy.
I remember back in the day when Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers shaved their head for the playoffs. You know,
go ahead. For the game, that was their gangster approach. And guess what they did? Guess what happened? They ain't win no title.
The parlay perspective.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
We're back with the play call sheet, and we're going to be talking some NFC.
What's up with all
South.
y'all true niggas? Rest in peace, True Edge, Kevin Miller. This your motherfucking turn.
Yeah.
Gotta set the tone, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Right.
So NFC South, the favorites to win NFC South, according
Should be the
to Vegas, is who was it? The Atlanta Falcons?
Bucks. Should be the
Yes.
Bucks. Oh, really?
Yes.
First year head coach,
Yeah.
injured older quarterback, and a rookie backup.
They've got the Falcons with 9.5 wins, Bucks with 7.5, Saints with 7.5, Carolina with 5.5.
I think the Bucks gonna win it.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a drag down fight between them and the Falcons. But
All right. Let's start off with the Falcons. And
Hey, what up, dude?
They went and got Kirk Cousins. They went and got Kirk Cousins out there at quarterback, but they also drafted Michael Penix Jr. Did anybody see anything good from him?
Yeah. He looked like he could play in the league.
he's been flashing in practice too.
All right.
I'll take the paper bags off for the Falcons. This was last year's Falcons. I'm taking it off because this year's Falcons was on the floor right now. That's a trash bag. They always say QB away. Let's see if they're QB away. I like Kirk, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, even with the Achilles injury coming in. It's really big things, man. They could potentially have Chick-fil-A open on Sundays. I can't wait to see this.
That's the highlight. I like that.
Sold.
And these hard with Kirk Cousins, these guys can put up 25 to 30 points to pop 32. Chick-fil-A gonna be open one of these Sundays, dog. The playoff game, son, man.
Valid point, bro. It's valid point.
Listen,
Not wrong.
more wins means more different things for the city to go on, man. Listen,
Yes, indeed.
they
Yes,
smoke.
indeed.
Hold on, public events now in Massachusetts, they letting people smoke weed in the gym. That's because the Celtics winning championships and every team's been winning beforehand.
When they let you smoke? What?
Can't let you know that, man. Can't let you know because I don't know if they was allowed to do that. I don't want to lose their jobs, but somewhere it was happening. But listen here, the Falcons, we want to see some 30-bird action. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Welcome to Orlando. The players play, man. Listen here.
Ooh, he went back with that one.
All right. The Tampa Bay Bucks, they have won the division, I believe, 4 years in a row. So coach is picking them again to win the division.
I don't like those odds.
Not going to win the division. Not going to win the division. But it's scary. It's scary to say they probably won't because, you know, they have they have that old school, I say, the Patriot way in the AFC East, where it's like, you're the guys. You get 4 to 6 wins in that division, you basically probably are going to win the division. You know, so until proven false, then I guess the Bucs will be that team. But I think this is probably the year where we kind of question them. You know what I'm saying? We already questioned the coach. We'll continue to question the coach. My man Baker, can he do it again this season? Can he remain to be a guy that can go out there, perform, do his thing? And
so he lost his offensive coordinator, and that's a loss that I think a lot of people are kind of overlooking because that guy worked well with Baker.
The Bucs do not have the best QB in the division. False.
Who does?
I'm taking Kirk Cousins with the Achilles injury over Baker Mayfield 7 times, 8 times, if there was 8 days out of the week.
Okay, but that's personal preference. You can't say he's definitely
no. It's not personal preference because I like both. These both my guys.
No. What I'm saying is that you're choosing him, but that it's not that he's actually better. After Achilles injury, you can't know that. You're just saying that you trust that he will be.
Kirk better than Baker Mayfield, even
if
he
didn't have. You don't know. I'm saying after the Achilles, we don't know.
No. And I don't. If this is Kirk Cousins' book ending, Kirk Cousins is better than Baker Mayfield. 7 times. If there was 8 days out of the week, I'm picking him 8 days out of the week.
He's had a better career, yes, no question. What I'm saying is right now with the Achilles, I can't possibly just say that he's better right now. We got to see that he could play and throw accurately. Because remember, he already wasn't and also Kirk's a better overall quarterback, but I'll take Baker any day of the week because my guy can play at any hour of the day. And win games.
I'm not too sure about. I mean, he can participate in every hour of the day. But
I mean, you don't see him choking in night games ever.
Hey, but we've seen up and downs. We've seen up and downs. We could blame teams, we could blame him, but we've seen up and downs. We haven't really seen like a whoa, like you know what I'm saying. But the money's there now, so we'll see it. Hopefully, we will see it because the money's there.
He's gonna do fine.
I'm looking at the last 2 years head to head. Kirk has had better.
That's
2 years.
That's not even that wasn't the question.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with the Achilles. I don't know how good he's gonna be with that off that.
Right.
It was what is he? 38 now?
He could be Ian. He could be Ian like me and still be better than making Mayfield with that Achilles.
I mean, now we're just shitting on Baker for nothing. Like, so now we shitting on Baker for nothing.
No, I'm not shitting on Baker because I like Baker, but
Baker's nice, bro.
We've seen in the first 4 years, we've seen it. That's what it's gonna be. Guys like Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. We've seen this shit.
He's not those guys.
He got it. Man, they did him dirty. They did him dirty in Cleveland.
Bro, he got the Browns to the playoffs, bro. The Browns
with a blown out shoulder.
With no shoulder and a washed up receiver who used to be great, still thinking he's elite and he wasn't anymore.
The same Browns team that got 4 quarterbacks into the playoffs last year with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco as a 40-year-old.
Yeah, that's last year with a much better team. Is it the same team? This is where he yells. This is where he yells, but he's not saying nothing. Watch. He's gonna keep yelling, but he's not saying nothing.
Y'all just said Baker Mayfield. What was his stat line? What was Baker Mayfield's stat line?
Did you not hear what we said?
Joe Flacco's stat line. And then we can come back to the conversation.
Okay. Is it the same team? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually not. Whole different offense, really.
No, it's the same team.
The only thing still is Chubb's some linemen. The receivers are different. I'm
gonna stat it up. We gonna stat it.
Why? Why would you do that when we already said that he had a better career?
Kevin Stefanski was the same coach, right, on that team? Of both teams, right? Baker Mayfield
not the same roster. Not the same roster though. Baker's receivers were Fields and Odell Beckham Jr. off a knee injury.
What's the next team?
Listen to what I said. His receivers were Fields and OBJ off a knee injury. That's who Baker was throwing to. It wasn't Amari Cooper in it.
Hold on. All right. I'm gonna just let people. I'm gonna just go on.
I'm just saying.
We can keep going into it, but I'm not gonna keep going to it because we got more teams to cover, man. But this is a long story that we can make a story because I got a whole bunch, but we're not going to even go through it tonight. We're going to go to the next team.
All right, we're going over to the Saints now.
Do we have to?
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
All right. Now, the problem with the preseason game that I'm going to totally overreact to, all right, is the offensive line freaking sucked. Okay. That was a concern for me, in the offseason for sure, because I definitely wanted us to draft a tackle in the first round, and we did that. And we got Fuaga out of Oregon State. Okay. So I go back and I watch Baldy's breakdowns, right? And this is Fuaga. He's playing left tackle now. Now, this is a highlight about Fuaga. However, there's going to be a major problem on this side of the damn line. All right. This is a highlight for this guy, but this side of the damn line is the problem. All right. This sucker number 70 is garbage.
Damn.
All right. Hot garbage. Okay. He is hot garbage. All right. And he was our left tackle that we drafted from Northern Iowa because for some reason we think it's a great idea to draft tackles from Northern Iowa. All right. Okay, we did that. But I think it's a bad sign when you're looking at a highlight of one player, but you notice another player totally getting owned on the other side, man.
All in his chest.
Yeah. So now the running play went back to his angle, and of course, it's his guy that makes the tackle.
He went on a field trip. He went on a field trip with that defensive end.
Again, this is a highlight for Fuaga, the left tackle. And some kind of way, the right tackle makes his way into the screen some kind of way. I don't get it, but that's a major pain on our offensive line, that right tackle. And there's nothing we're gonna be able to do about it right now. Absolutely nothing.
So is
disclaimer already.
You telling me Carl's gonna put up Sam Howell numbers this year?
Ew.
I don't know what he's gonna do. But
speaking of Sam Howell, that's gonna be his job.
If the man don't get into blocking, he ain't gonna make it to the end of the year.
Yo. Hey, you gotta have. I'm gonna tell you this, man. For all everybody that shit on the Saints and all that, man, you gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. I'm gonna tell you that. Believe in your Saints, man. Believe in this shitty ass division that you have a chance.
Don't stop.
Believe
it.
Shittiest division in football, you have a chance. Man,
Believe. This right tackle is killing me, bro. Trevor Penning freaking sucks.
Come on. And if he is killing you, you know one thing the Saints have that the rest of the NFL don't have? A utility man.
Bags?
A utility. Oh, yeah, paper bags too, but they have a utility man. Taysom Hill. Use him as your offensive tackle. You're paying for everything else. Use him as your offensive tackle. Maybe it'll work.
Sure.
The wheels are falling off this bus.
In a sea of bad ideas, let's throw in another.
All right. Now,
that'd be great.
To get to all the fans, cheering for Rattler and all that stuff, cool. He ran the touchdown, and he had a nice pass or something like that. But
you know why they want him,
he's not going to be the starter. He's probably not even going to be the backup.
He is going to be the backup.
He's really going neck and neck with Jake Haener, the fourth round pick from the previous year.
Spencer Rattler's hair.
So, what was the question?
What color is Spencer Rattler's hair? Do you know?
Blonde, isn't it?
Blonde?
Slim shady.
No, it's kind of a red, strawberry blonde.
It's a New Orleans type of color, Dale. They want him, Dale. They don't want the black hair car. They don't want him.
Okay.
They want Spencer, but they know it's a process to get that guy and car out of not only the game but out the rotation.
He does look like he would be from New Orleans.
It's just a matter of when it will be time. But we're not all like wishing on Derek Carr's will. That's not what we're doing because he's still a quarterback in the league. And I mean, on days there's still some things he could do. But he's
probably the 16th best quarterback in the league.
Right, and you're gonna take that to the grave with you, the 16th best quarterback. So as long as he's in the middle and not in the bottom yet, you would expect the mid numbers to keep his job alive. You expect his mid numbers to keep his job alive so that a guy like what you said, KJ or CJ or Rattler doesn't take his spot. But then if he plays mid like that, that's worthy of your spot being taken, right now. So being 16th is right now probably bad for him. Red alert sign. Now, I won't put the red alert on the fire alarm, but listen here, 4 or 5 weeks.
I'm going with the Purdy model. If you build a team, the 16th best quarterback can do just fine for you. So
shit. You built this building so many times and still got fucking water drips coming down the floor as I'm in the office trying to do office work. Damn, you've already done enough construction on the shit. Enough. You kept the Mike Thomas building so long.
This is the problem. See that guy on the right side? You draft guys like that. That's the problem right there.
Well, if you didn't keep guys like Mike Thomas,
but here's the thing. You're putting the cart before the horse. Do you know why you draft guys like that? Mm-hmm. Because you're in the middle of the league every year. You got to be bad enough to get good players.
No.
Yes.
You can draft the offensive line in anywhere in the first round and get a hit.
Yeah.
You just have to not draft guys from Northern Iowa and think they're gonna play offensive line in the NFL.
You might hit on one like that.
Yeah, you might hit on one like that.
Hold on. See, no. Listen here. And I do what you're saying, Dale, because it's SEC talk. You're being biased of other colleges. You're throwing college racism out here. I'm throwing that tonight. College racism.
Say what you want to. I know the big boys play in the SEC, and if I want a big boy, that's where I need to go get one from.
You can't have old linemen and D linemen eat hog maws all day for a living. Like, it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, more of the story of what Will saying. If you want to offer the tackle to eat hog maws, you got to lose like hog maws. And they're not losing. You got to lose like the worst team in the league. Who was the worst team in the league last year?
Bears?
16 cents. Oh, the Bears. No, the Bears got that pick. The Panthers were bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. No,
but it was the Panthers.
I'm sorry.
But it was the Panthers pick, yeah.
My bad.
Got to be 16 cents in the game bad. Ticket sales got to be like $1.16. That's bad. Like, that's what you got to be to go get.
So I guess we just discovered that's the other way how you get a great player. You got to have the worst team's first pick. Like, you got to find a way to get
listen,
the Panthers
the Panthers. The Panthers tried the whole Mahomes thing, and they drafted.
No, they didn't though. Because they didn't draft the Mahomes. They drafted what could have.
They drafted the wrong guy.
They drafted what could have made.
They tried to draft Mahomes.
They drafted. Hold on.
No, they didn't.
They drafted what the video game said the draft. The stimulator said the draft. The best available, Justin Fields, and that didn't work. It wasn't Patrick Mahomes like at all.
They really tried to draft another Jalen Hurts, a guy who wouldn't ruin it for you. But they did that as a franchise quarterback. Everything they did was wrong. They picked the wrong guy. They sold their soul to get him. I don't know. I just don't understand how you go up, move up, trade a first.
And get the wrong guy.
For a 5'10 quarterback. I don't even care if he was the right guy. What's the shelf life on 5'10 quarterbacks, fellas? How many we got that have flourished?
Kyler Murray, maybe.
Right. How's that going?
Russell Wilson, maybe.
Russell's probably the only one with a ring. Flutie.
Yeah, Flutie. Yeah, I'll say
and
like that.
And then I guess you could say in terms of
maybe
size, Breeze. In terms of size, maybe Breeze is close, but Breeze also isn't the same type of quarterback as those guys.
Yeah.
So, look,
he was small as far as weight for me. Bryce Young. I mean,
I ain't here to be a size queen, but when it comes to fucking quarterbacks, you kind of got to be able to see over your damn line
to be successful.
All right, well, let's finish up with the Panthers. I mean, they got Bryce Young, second year. And he does have that coordinator that Baker Mayfield had as his actual coach. So if he is this quarterback whisperer, maybe he fixes Bryce Young and turns him into Mahomes.
Oh shit! Hey, you ever heard of the Lee Holmes? The bootleg shit they sell at Walmart? That's the only thing he ever become. He ain't fucking Mahomes. He ain't never gonna be Mahomes. No, and that coach can never teach him how to be Mahomes. What
he's gonna be is the name of my old fantasy team, which is Mahomeless.
Oh shit. or Mahomeless. That's a perfect name for it. Matter of fact,
No, by the way, Bobby, no. The Rattler overreaction is crazy. No, it's not. Your starting quarterback is Carr. Makes sense.
It's not.
Makes sense.
Where it starts and ends.
Well,
so I'm looking at their depth chart here.
They got some more depth. Like they got some weapons now. They went and got Deontay Johnson. They got Xavier Legette, the first round pick this year. Thielen. They still got Mingo from last year. That they drafted the first round pick.
They got to steal, even though he probably is not going to be ready until next year.
Who?
Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's where it was at.
So good. Everything will lead to like his fourth year contract year. There'll be so much pressure, and he'll just explode at midfield.
There you go.
Literally.
Kid's not ready. I hope the best for him though. It'd be cool to have a 5'10" quarterback.
Clown is still getting the check.
Maybe, Bobby. Maybe.
Carolina,
defense is suspect.
Well, I'm hearing from the football gods that they win more games than the Saints this year. That's just what I'm hearing.
Ooh.
That's just what I'm hearing. The basketball, the baseball, the gods, the sports gods say that the Panthers will win more games than the Saints. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's why everybody make sure. Tuqua's not saying that.
You said this.
Not saying that. All you guys
some show that you listen to called Sports Gods said that
Sports Gods
win more games than the Saints.
Look at them on YouTube there. The Sports Gods said the Panthers will have more wins than the Saints.
Okay. I will take that bet any day of the week. Please.
I'm gonna see what the Sports Gods want to win.
Y'all better play Spence the Snake Rattler.
Because we're going to win 7 to 9 games like clockwork. That's what we do.
3 or 14.
Like clockwork, man. Y'all, that's 7 to 9. Y'all
struggled the last 2 years. He really loves it. Like, he loves being in the middle.
No, I just know that's our bottom. That's our floor.
You said 9 to 7 or 7 to 9.
That's the worst floor you can have.
From between 7 to 9 wins. That's our floor.
7 to 9. So you could be 7 and 10 or 10 or 9 and.
This is what I keep telling him, Bobby. He doesn't listen. He loves this shit. I don't understand. I've never seen anybody so obsessed with like.
I'm just pointing out facts. That's all. These are just facts I'm pointing out.
It's not about, but you like it.
Hold on, my man's right here got. Hold on. My man's over here got the same shirt on, bro. I didn't even know what the hell that was, man.
This is actually New England Patriots shirt.
Yeah.
It's got 28-3 on the back.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Wow.
This is actually a Patriots championship shirt. Yes.
Yo, Will, we gonna beat the Saints 28-3. We gonna beat the Saints 28-3 for the Pats, man. What's we gonna do?
I feel like Dale's the type of guy who made that shirt at halftime of that game, and then.
I wore this in Atlanta, and I went to Six Flags and stuff. It was great.
That's what's up.
You didn't get no food while you were there, did you? I would only got anything prepackaged, buddy.
Yeah, seriously.
Yep. All right. So that wraps up the NFC South and our.
Mike Evans is almost 40, and Mike Evans is still the best receiver in the NFC South.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, definitely. Olave's on his ass soon, though.
There goes Mike Evans. What, Olave?
Just in current, not career. Obviously, he's got a way better career.
Right now, just ranking them. Mike Evans, Olave, who will be 3?
3 in that division, probably Deontay, but I would take Shaheed though. But it'd probably be Deontay.
That's it's gonna be good, man. This division, man.
I forgot Thielen's still floating around. I guess maybe.
Well, Thielen what?
He's just not aging backwards, is all.
He's not. Yeah.
But he had a good year last year. He did.
Last
year.
I thought he was older than that.
Who, Thielen?
Yeah. He's like 34, right?
He was 34 on the 22nd.
That's still pretty old for a wide receiver. That's ancient.
Once upon a time, I did Thielen up.
I don't even know.
What about Drake London?
Drake London's good, but we'll see.
Very inconsistent.
But also his quarterbacks have been awful. So we got to just see.
He's flashed.
Drake London, they ain't like us. They ain't like us. I'm talking about receivers.
You made a hit this track.
All right, let's switch over to some college football. Coach, how y'all been looking at practice? Texas.
Man,
what's the word?
That loss we took in the backfield, man, that hurt. That hurt big.
So what happened?
Lost a starting running back. You know what happened. I feel like you.
No, for real, no. I really don't.
I feel like you with me, man.
I really don't. Because I've been messing with. I was looking at my team here. I'm that's all I've been doing.
Came back to say Dale knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, it comes back full circle.
No, I was listening to some podcasts and some different things about LSU scrimmage. So like the people that were watching the actual reporters and stuff like that, they were saying they comparing the defense, and it was you talked early on one-on-ones, offense versus defense, and of course that drill favors the receiver, but like out of every single pass that was thrown, out of like 18, maybe 2 of them were incomplete, and they were like bad throws by the quarterback or something like that. So so yeah, I was concerned about that, but the actual scrimmage started, and from what I heard, the defense made a lot of stops. It was kind of a back and forth kind of thing. Offense make a play, defense make a play, which is what you want to hear when it's your team going up against your team, especially when you've got these defensive concerns. And I'm definitely concerned about the LSU secondary. We just don't have the horses in the cornerback room, but we getting them. The recruiting has been sounding pretty good, so I'm happy about the guys that we're getting. But from what I'm hearing, the guys that are on campus are improving. So shout out to the DB coach getting them straight, and hopefully they will actually look good when the season starts. So. Oh, why are you not convinced Nutsmeyer is the guy, Bobby? Because listen, we got beef now.
Well, look at how you pronounce his goddamn name. That's why he ain't the guy. Who's that?
Nutsmeyer is a second-generation player. His dad used to play for the Saints.
His daddy played for the LSU. Hold on, that's why. What did daddy do in the league?
His daddy was a quarterback.
That was the ceiling. That's it. That's Michael Jordan. He Michael son.
And now his
LSU privilege.
Nutsmeyer is a coach for Alabama now.
That's it.
So there you go. He's the son of a coach. Man, this guy's a 5th-year senior, man. Like he started the bowl game. He looked good. Like I don't really.
He's just there for them to keep face, for LSU to keep face in their recruitment and their 2 or 3 games over 500. Yeah. This is all the real reasons for the recipe of that this year. I mean, I'm one to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a team over here in BC that isn't that good. But our defense looked good in practice. 7-on-7 drills are beginning. Well, we done about a week and a half ago, and then it's out there, just trying to get to the spot. We found out today that Florida State's the AP top 10 team in the country, and we'll be playing them in the first game. So all we trying to do is shock the world, baby, either in the money line or the spread. Tell you.
Okay. All right. Well, Bobby, you want to go for the backup quarterback? That's cool.
No. Ricky Collins, that sounds like a better name QB for me than Newsy.
You're judging based off the name, bro.
I'm judging based off the names. Ricky Collins got a click to it. That's a guy I want as my QB.
I hope Ricky Collins continues to play well and is actually a great backup quarterback. That's what I'm hoping for. So that the next year he can challenge to be the starter, because we're going to have another 5-star quarterback coming in, the number 1 recruit in the nation. And so hopefully we'll compete with him and we can find a good starting quarterback next year.
Who was that?
Bryce Underwood, Michigan.
Yeah.
That's right. Coming on down to LSU.
Ain't gonna do nothing. Get that ass spanked.
And, hey, if Texas is good this season, he might decomit and go to Texas.
So what about Manning there, Coach? What are we hearing from Manning?
He's content. He's gonna get some playing time this year. Obviously, he redshirted last year. He'll get some playing time this year. But he's kind of, it's weird. He kind of knows that his time's coming. I thought maybe, I'm surprised he stayed. I thought Ewers would have left this year, but him coming back kind of surprised me. But Manny said he's cool.
Yeah. This is a man right here. So I don't know what the fucking weight is. We got a new Bobby playing for LSU. And you're telling me a Manning, Ewers came back and Archie got to wait some more time to play? Hell to the no.
Wait, Ewers wasn't. He was a 5-star quarterback coming out of high school.
No. He's a hell of a player. And maybe at the end of the day, this is tough for him to come back. But I want to see the Manning play. And I'm sorry, Ewers is that reason why. And the stepping stone possibly for him to play. But right now, I can't be a Ewers fan because I want Archie to play. If Newsy is playing, Archie should be playing. That's what I'm about.
Of course, this is a safe place, Bobby. Say what you got to say. Say it with your chest.
Say, y'all fucking up everything. That's like Ben Roethlisberger. That's like fucking somebody coming in new QB in Pittsburgh and Roethlisberger asks like, man, fuck him. Like, real shit. That's what you did. Spit in Archie's face without even telling him. Like, yo, fuck you. I'm coming back. Aaron Rodgers flow to Jordan Love. That's what it is. What Aaron Rodgers did to Jordan Love, man. Fuck y'all. I'm coming back here. I'm running my authority. I'm doing what I'm doing. 5-star, NIL, big money. I'm coming back. I'm on. Is he on the cover on the NCAA game too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time. I want that extra $100 play.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
my only concern is the loss of CJ Baxter hurts, like I said earlier. I mean, Jaden Blue's got to step up for us, which I would have rather been a lot more comfortable with CJ starting and Blue as a comparable backup, because I really don't know what's behind Blue. I'm a little nervous about that.
Okay.
But to Blues, because Baxter was very instrumental in the passing game, as far as like picking up the the blitzes and stuff like that. It's a pretty good size guy. He's gonna be playing on Sundays for sure. Blue's a little bit smaller, but see, I think Blue last year he averaged 6.1 per carry and 9.6 per catch. So not bad for a guy, a backup guy, and he flashed.
Right.
But then after that, like I say, it's a bunch of unknowns after that. I think they're going to make up a lot of the offense with the passing attack. They are loaded at wide receiver.
Okay, right.
And this is coming off of them losing 3 guys that got drafted.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's let you know that during the course of this football season, we're probably going to see 1 or 2 of us crying on him throughout the college football You're going to see one kind of cry inside but not outside because he kind of knows where his team is. And this is going to be Will. Just let you know that. How this football call season is going to work out. The two that may cry is on the top end. They prestige schools, they're dynamite top 10 schools here. You know, one of y'all going to be upset. Will, which one of these fan bases is going to be more upset? LSU fan base or Texas fan base after this season, man? In terms of
more upset will be Texas fans only because their expectations should be higher this year. They're coming in with a loaded team.
Agree 1,000%.
But I will say, like, I mean, LSU fans, your team's good. They got good players. I don't know. What's the quarterback situation?
Nussiheimer.
Yeah.
Nussmeier.
Nussiheimer.
Son of a coach.
That German.
Year senior.
Is that Greg Nussmeier's son?
Yes. Doug Nussmeier's name.
Doug, okay.
Yeah.
I don't trust people.
Right, you see Coach shake his head after he said Doug, right?
I don't know.
Doug Nussmeier used to coach for the Cowboys at one point, right?
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
quarterback coach.
Coaches is different. Yeah. Coaches is different than playing in the game.
I'm just pointing out something else he did, you know. So he's been coaching his son all this time. You don't think something rubbed off on the boy?
Hey, shit.
I mean,
a little bit. Michael Jordan's son.
Jordan's son, yeah, exactly.
Well, that's Jordan's son.
Bronny been coaching.
This guy's actually playing football. He actually made an actual team, got a scholarship and all this stuff.
You're right. No. Ain't no fucking scholarship. That's a walk-on shit. That was because his daddy. That's privilege.
Hey, don't forget, Prime got 2 kids playing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
We only really know about one of them for a reason.
That's it. Prime had 3. Prime had 3 to one decided to go to Colorado. And then, I mean, she wasn't playing football. She went to Colorado and back to Jackson State. His daughter was at Colorado too. And then she transferred back. She left Colorado.
She went back to Jackson State.
Makes sense. Ooh, she just want to go to the fucking nightclub that is the 3-9 in Colorado.
Look, man, it's a 12-team playoff this year. LSU fans definitely expect playoff.
Hell no.
We don't have to win the SEC.
This is why they're gonna suck.
You gotta get in there.
Y'all ain't coming nowhere close to winning the SEC this year. Stop it.
That's fine. We don't have to win the SEC. We just
not even come close was what I said.
This is why I want the playoff. Because a team from another conference is going to get in over y'all and LSU. And that's what I like about it. Because we finally can stop this bull crap up. You bulk your division. You're going to realize that y'all not the top of the top no more. And then we can start rolling.
Ooh, what? Something about SEC not being the top?
No. No, not the conference. LSU.
Oh, but he wasn't on the top to begin with.
Oh, shit. See? I was trying to be nice.
It's probably going to be like a 2-loss season.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got 2 losses, you can be sitting in the SEC.
Two losses in the SEC, you're in the playoffs, but 3 losses, no, and you might have 3 losses.
Well, I'm predicting it's going to be a 2-loss season.
That's fair.
Because
it's fair.
The previous 2 seasons, we've lost 2 games.
It's fair.
Thank you. I'm not just pulling this number out. Craziness.
Hold on.
It's not the same team. I love when people.
I'm gonna double the card. I'm gonna say I have 4 losses this year.
I'm sorry, these neighbors suiting up again this year. Oh, okay. I didn't.
I'm gonna double that. Y'all gonna have 4 losses this year just because you talking.
Did you know about neighbors the year before when we had 10 wins and 2 losses? No, you didn't know about these people the year before either.
We knew they just weren't playing as much yet because you had other guys. But are the other guys really going to be that good this time? You can't look. You've done it pretty good for a while. You've been replacing the receivers with great receivers, but that has to tip at some point, right? No.
This is LSU, man.
LSU
not had great receivers.
Thank you, Coach, for having Texas come into the division to show these mother effers who reign supreme because they're gonna be the team that's like BC next year. This is the
from cherry picking on players like they've done in the past.
Now, listen, I'm going to assume Texas has good wide receivers because they're Texas. I'm going to assume Alabama has good wide receivers because they're Alabama. These are just knowns, bro. Like I'm not just making this stuff up because it's LSU. Like this is what happens in the SEC, bro.
It's fair. Those are literally them. You add Ohio State, and those are the 4 schools of like receiver. Although Texas is up there, Clemson might have a claim ahead of Texas, but only recent. Not even super recent, but
the
receiver schools are
coming up with this stuff, right?
The receiver schools are LSU, Ohio State,
We ain't got no problem with the receivers. The problem, we ain't talking about the receivers.
Quarterback.
We talking about the rookie.
Yeah, the quarterback is a mess.
Talk about the rookie. You say y'all gonna have. I'm saying y'all gonna have 4 losses. And 4 losses ain't getting y'all no playoff.
Okay.
Now y'all do have a stud in that backfield, but I say he's number 4 in the depth chart. So I'm thinking that y'all probably going to.
Is he a Javelina?
You're talking about the Caden Durham.
Duncanville.
You're talking about a freshman who's got some more freshmen, who got some more talent in front of him. That's gonna get work. I mean, look, Kate, we're high on. You
realize that kid was a national placer for track and field.
He just got there this summer. He didn't even get there early. Like you can't run him first team.
Be a secret weapon sitting on the bench.
You can't run him first team, man.
Immediately, expeditiously.
Listen, LSU ranked number 12.
In this day and age, he might. You know what I'm saying? These kids transfer quick as hell.
That's what I'm saying. You better play them because they're leaving.
I mean, that's true. I can't argue with that because
because his teammates one of our play down I-35.
Yeah, one of our 5-star quarterbacks, he didn't want a red shirt anymore, and so he left and went to Ole Miss to sit on a bench. So that's what he's doing there.
I never understand when they leave to also sit.
So yeah, they gonna do what they do.
Ultimately, they like getting the booty and all that's fine, but I wanna be closer to the number 1 spot, I guess. I don't know.
But I guess that the situation is I'm a backup on a team with a coach that I no longer rock with, or I'm a backup on a team with a coach that I actually do like. That would be the situation.
Or does LSU have somebody? You said LSU has a 5-star recruit coming in, correct?
Oh no, we already have one. So all right, so let me bro, like honestly, like they've always got talent, bro. Like this is another one of those positions, bro. They always gonna crank out talent. It's just gonna be dudes rolling through. Now,
why can't y'all ever channel that in the quarterbacks?
we just had Joe Burrow.
You stole him.
We followed him up. Hey, it don't matter how you get him. All you gotta do is get him.
No. What I'm saying is that like you're able to print receivers every year. I just don't know why you can't get a system in there to work with QBs that'll get you to do that without having to like steal them through the portal or shit like that. Like because you can't sustain off of that. You can get the one great season that you got, which was amazing. It was worth it, but you can't sustain off of that. You gotta bring the talent in.
Coach, it's rare for quarterbacks to stay. I'm actually surprised that Manning is staying. Are you surprised, Coach?
I'm more surprised that you were staying.
I'm surprised you were staying.
Okay.
Manning sees the writing on the wall. Right now, the way that Sark is going to have it going, they're just about to become a quarterback factory right now. That offense is geared towards a quarterback. You're gonna throw it 30, 40, 50 times a game, possibly. You're going to be able to showcase your skills. And they've already got kids, like, they're probably deep at quarterback for, like, the next 6-7 years.
Okay.
So
all right, so
that's crazy. You say that Archie, despite being the second guy, will play this year.
They'll give him some snaps, like any game that they're blowing out.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Doing shows that he can get dinged up. He missed time over the last 2 years.
Right. So what it is with him is that he's a backup, but he's a backup who definitely has an opportunity to play because he's playing by somebody who's hurt.
Let's go, Archie, dog. One injury away, baby.
So this kid, Trey Holly, he's a redshirt freshman, but I believe he got suspended for some legal stuff. So he's another 5-star. Josh Williams, this is gonna be like your grad senior guy. So he's like a walk-on guy, but he's gonna play because he's your veteran. Like Caleb Jackson is the guy we're trying to see as LSU fans.
Yeah,
this guy,
football name,
6 foot 235. Matter of fact, let me go find this clip of Caleb Jackson. right here. You talk about bench this kid. Like, this is the kid we trying to see as LSU fans.
At 6 feet, 235, yeah, if he moves fast, that's fun.
Let me show you this kid right here.
Did you run over a teammate? Oh, well, they're all
Yes.
teammates.
Yes. Ah. This is what you talk about benching. No, he benching him.
He walked over the same number 70 that was on the Saints.
Nah, he runs like a backup.
Who was that?
You said number 70?
The number 70 on the Saints from a couple moments ago. You showed.
Oh no, that was Penning. Yeah, that was Penning, the tackle. Yeah. So yeah, that's Caleb Jackson right there, and that's who we are expecting to start taking the bulk of the share, the carries as a sophomore. So Caden Durham is going to have to wait at least one more year because he's not even ready. Like 5'9", 205. You're not ready for prime time yet.
What?
5'9", 205 is actually
that's pro size.
Yeah. Reggie Bush was 6 feet 205.
That's Reggie Bush.
Emmett was 5'9", about 205, 210.
So was Barry.
Got to get 220s.
5'8", like 215.
Hold on. Let me show you something with you.
Yeah. So to work.
Share something with you.
So to work.
Let me share something.
Like I know the kid's good.
Nope. You gotta watch now.
In open field, he's not getting caught.
Yes.
It's breakaway speed, not getting caught. And he's not even running full speed.
So that's what I'm saying. It looks like he need to start off maybe returning some kicks.
No, it needs to be a third down
like that.
Look at that wonderful stadium.
I know you got the speed. I know about that.
Duncanville.
Wonderful stadium, baby.
D-Ville. I like them jerseys too in the helmet. Yeah, it's just fire.
Yeah, look, I know he's a good player, but these are also good players. That's what I'm saying.
Play the man.
He comes from good genes. His mom was a track and field sprinter for Oklahoma.
That's what's. Yo, you remember the old?
Look at that vision. Look at the vision.
Oh yeah.
He's gone.
You remember the old NCAA? Remember the old NCAA games when to create yourself, you had to like combine parents and you had to get like the right mix. Yeah, like I
remember that.
Wait, what?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. So you would create your player to do the road to glory mode where you just play as the one person, and then as you're creating, you don't get to pick your stats. You got to create an archetype, and the archetype is based on like the atmosphere that you picked in terms of high school and stuff like that, but then also your parents. So you had to try to, and we figured out after playing for a while, you exit and go back in until you get one parent as a track star and another parent as a different pro athlete. And then you're quoted like whatever position you got, your speed was like 97 right away. Like it was crazy. But yeah, that was back when they did it that way. It's a little different now. But
I wonder how I missed that.
That was fine.
Right, I didn't know about that.
It was nearing this peak, basically. It was probably like like
2010. Yeah, 2008, 2009, 2010 around then is when it was like that. She was dope. Actually,
y'all gonna love
a little before that.
Y'all gonna love the kid. He's a good kid. Come from good things.
He's fast as hell for sure. I love his balance too when he runs.
Yeah.
Look at this girl. Look at the shorty over there. Like, oh, come on, baby.
It was playing the games. He had like 200 yards by halftime. He set the whole second half.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I don't like about college. The only thing I don't like about college football is that it's not exactly. It's not always best player plays.
True.
They stack the rosters, bro.
Yeah, but even I don't have a problem with you stacking rosters, but the best players should play. But they don't. It's always like, oh, the seniors got to play if they're here, and the juniors got to play.
Agent Peterson said they said, hold on, homie's coming back to play. We gonna sit your ass. You gonna not play the next year because Cedric Benson coming back. Cedric was the man though. It's a different story, obviously, but yeah, man, like
we see it every year in the NFL too, where a coach refuses to play a rookie because he don't trust rookies.
That's a little different. I feel like it's a little different though.
I mean, it's the same thing,
but it's not. But it's less political. It's less about what stature he is within the franchise and the fact that there's a like if you're better, you're playing in the NFL. If you're better, you're playing.
It was political. It was a trash ass Jeff Fisher and Vince Young.
Right. But
ruin their kids.
typically in the NFL, if you're better, you're playing. The rare cases being they just signed a guy for a crazy amount at your position, and you're on a rookie deal. That's the only time. But like even then, they want to play you. If you're the best, if you're the guy, you're on the field in the league.
Especially now, they got to see, do they need to start clearing the books for your second contract possible? So they need to see as much as possible. The only people that pulled it off is obviously the Packers did what they did.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I wonder, it's gonna be Arch, man. It's gonna be fast. I wonder if you guys try to do some things the way my Gators did back when Leak was the guy.
Yep. And Tebow.
And then Tebow came. But the thing is it was easier to do with those two because you could put Tebow in at tight end if you wanted to. You could put him in at running back and have him throw it from there. He could do much more than what.
That's a great example, though. Because I mean, that's a great example where Tebow was the better player, but you wanted to bring him along slowly, and you still had a decent quarterback in Leak, and it was a guy that you trusted, and this is the guy that's going to get playing time.
In college, it happens so much, though. That's the only thing. Like the best guy should play every time.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So well, that's all I got for college football here.
Yes, sir. Remember, man, we're a little over 2 weeks away, man. College football session.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Wait.
I had a funny for you guys. We had mentioned the Cowboys-Rams game earlier, but the Cowboys, I already knew was going to lose that game when I seen the situation that the Rams were in Dallas territory looking for the win. So myself on my sports app took the Rams to win at plus 100, and they won. So I did bet against my Cowboys yesterday. Live bet. It's crazy, man. But preseason's here. And Will said it, I think, in one of the chats today, man, that, we rarely sometimes don't pay attention to preseason. We know the games are record-wise. They don't mean nothing. Nobody makes the playoffs off them. But I feel like as the sports gets more crazy, the contract situations get more crazy, the media and all this continues to, like, bang stuff out. Like, shout out to McVay. They had him for a minute talking. They were talking to him,
While coaching, he did a great job, too.
Right. So it was fire. And I told you, a lot of
people
trying
to get that media job, bro.
No.
Way ahead of time. He's so done with coaching. It's crazy.
They're doing that a lot with these coaches in the NFL now. Like, pay attention to these games.
And they realize they have the best shit to say. Like, Belichick did the draft with, he was on the draft show. Belichick was unbelievable. They had Pat McAfee up there making jokes, and half the time we were just like, listen, Pat, not today. Because the Dark Lord,
we're all learning here. Be quiet.
The Dark Lord is here. School's in session. Like, shut the fuck up, Pat. Like,
the Wizards here, man. So, no, man. Well, yeah, we're gonna play, man.
I still say that Romo changed all of this.
Yeah.
The response that people had when Romo became the broadcaster and was sitting there calling out plays, and especially because it was specifically Romo who everyone always killed for his play, or like in big moments, or thinking that he wasn't prepared. Remember the whole Cabo thing? He's not prepared. The motherfucker's prepared. That's why he was in Cabo, because he knows what he's seeing out there. He just didn't necessarily have the roster, or maybe he didn't make the best plays in the biggest moments. But yeah, I think Romo doing so well and everyone loving him is why they're really adding more.
We've seen Dak do bad things. Like Romo, his biggest mistake was he wasn't even playing quarterback.
I got him started, y'all. My fault.
No. But then back to Dak, we've seen Dak in games make these mistakes. Like we've seen Tony Romo go with Jessica, and they lose by a touchdown, and they're blaming Romo. But in Alley, like you said, Will, they didn't really have the team for it, like on both sides of the football. Like, what?
They're probably not.
He's his own man. This man, best
commentator. They got robbed.
Tony Romo.
Just caught the ball.
Tony Romo has since been to 2 Super Bowls.
As a commentator, yeah.
I think commentators get a Super Bowl ring, though, they said. So Romo got 2 Super Bowl rings. Romo's going to be in the Hall of Fame for something. He made sure that his career, no matter what it was, Romo's going to be in the Hall of Fame for something.
I wish he would coach.
That'd be fire.
I think he's too nice, so I don't know if people would listen.
Antonio don't want to coach.
Antonio.
I don't appreciate you disrespecting.
I would want to stress if you get paid like that.
Out here
like
using this government like that.
Hey, all I know is Romo was a quarterback of a team where, as a fan, I had to turn the TV off and I went to my buddy's backyard and walked around the finish line in circles for about 15 minutes.
But
contemplating, why do I do this?
Can you at least admit that maybe that was just more about you and your unreal level of fandom at the time, and less about the fact that Romo was nice. I don't like the Romo slander, y'all.
I'm like this.
Probably the 16th best quarterback in the league.
Oh my God!
No. Romo was a top 10 quarterback for sure. Romo was a top 10 quarterback for sure. There was no question at that time.
He was snake bitten and he played for a snake bitten organization.
Bro, he made Miles Austin an elite receiver in this league. You understand that?
Not just him. What was the cat name too? That he had balling here. He came from the Rams where he was an underachiever. Tony had him balling here, and he went to Miami and got a fat contract in Miami.
Trayvon, right? Was it Trayvon? No.
Austin?
No, it wasn't Austin.
No,
Austin
no,
played
no.
his latter years. Damn. He got
Not Cedric Wilson. It was the guy before Cedric Wilson. You know who I'm talking about. Because he came here and he had a hell of a season.
Was it Terrence Williams? No. Y'all hated him so much.
Nah, I won't look that up.
Nah, it's Patrick Creighton.
Creighton.
He's the one that dropped that slant where he could have sealed the game.
Oh, Creighton. And that's the worst part is
nobody in front of him.
Creighton was known for hands too. Like that's his main thing. It wasn't like he was crazy fast or the greatest route runner.
I gotta hate on him too because he's a DeSoto Eagle.
The hate be real.
All right, let's do some shout outs.
Shout out to you fellows, man. This is fun as always. After sitting down and watching some games, I watched more preseason games that I had anticipated. But hey, we do this now on a regular basis, so I need to do that. Even watch me some Hard Knocks last night, even though I can't stand the Bears.
Oh, that's what I forgot to talk about.
You can still do it.
Hard Knocks. Oh, yeah. So Hard Knocks. I enjoyed Hard Knocks. I think
quite entertaining. Love the slip and slide part of it. That was
yes, the slip and slide. That was pretty. That was a good way to teach your quarterbacks to slide, and they had fun doing it. They got cool. So slip and slide. Yeah,
it's hot out. Hell yeah!
Yes.
Let's learn how to slide by being idiots. Yeah, that's dope.
The rookie show was amazing. With the dude singing and stuff, terrible singing.
I heard he got hurt.
I heard from the other side of that because I heard him telling the story on Pat McAfee about him having to sing.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, he got up. It was dope. That my fault.
What happened? What did he say?
Nah, he was just talking to Pat, and he was just like, "Yeah, I picked the song like that, like it was his go-to karaoke song," and he was like, "It's awful." But they tried to get him to sing it again, and he was not for it.
It was nice. Yeah, it was nice seeing DJ Moore get paid and then come down. The rest of the team kind of dapping him up. Yeah, you got paid.
I didn't realize who his agent was. That dude's been around a long time.
Man. Y'all seen the person when he was doing that? You seen the person when he was doing that?
Yep.
You seen the person when he was doing that when he did get paid? The person that was looking at him shady.
Yeah, I did see that.
Seen that, right? Yeah, somebody hating on that money, man. Watch it over again, man. Listen here. Now everybody's happy we get that cheddar, dog, and that's why you got to watch these cameras when they really on, dog, because they really show true colors. So shout out to the NFL for putting this on TV so we can live this and see this shit.
Two out here trying to start trouble in that locker room.
Also nice seeing Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens.
That was cool.
Hold on, Owens playing the Bears now?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was cool. They let him go support her in Paris in mid-training camp.
Well, yeah, of course they did. One, because they know she's going to be at his games. And And two, yeah, I'm sure she's way happier going to Chicago games than she is going in Green Bay games. Jesus.
I mean, hell, it both cold cities, so and they outside.
Well, like one's cold with like a busy cultural life, and the other one is a bunch of cheese.
It's Green Bay.
Hold on, Simone Biles is gonna be the hardest person in Chicago since Michael Jordan.
Right.
Who is?
It's gonna be their Taylor Swift.
Now, most have a melody and all that. You know what I'm saying? We know she probably shake her rump. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it was also good seeing Nick Saban coming on the show as a mentor to the Bears head coach.
That quarterback advice was very good.
Hold on, you said Nick Saban?
Yep.
Yeah, Nick Saban.
Fuck, you know about quarterback? No,
I didn't realize Eberflus played for him at Toledo.
Right. That's a long time ago.
Now saying about to take his
Ancient
job.
connection.
And now saying about to take his job, dog.
So yeah, but that's a good resource to have, man. If you getting into coaching, that's a great resource to have. And yeah, I do agree with you, Coach. Just talking about the way he handled his quarterbacks. You want to fuss at him, but hey,
never do it in front of the team.
Yes.
And
That's your leader. That's the leader of your team. Yep. You can't tear down the leader like that. So yeah,
unless you want to make a point.
And I do like how the Bears completely redid their offensive scheme, and from a personnel standpoint to the overall scheme. They completely rebuilt their receiving core in about a year and a half. Yeah, and it started with them trading for more.
So they basically already
a new starter at every spot, basically.
Right. So basically, that's what I'm about to say, man. So the offense is probably more predicated to that guy that was in Chicago before, and now you no longer got to deal with that headache. Yeah, I'm gonna call him a headache because that's what he was to them probably. And then you get new and improved toys. Let's see how they act.
Now I would say this: if they don't have success with this. Wrap that shit up.
Well, then quarterback is not in the cards. Yeah,
it's just not in the cards.
Yep.
Maybe just build a team. Like
they're talking about building a dome in Chicago.
They are. A long overdue.
Yes, to me that's going to help their team a lot.
Cleveland is as well.
Yeah,
I don't buy in. I think I guess that could just be a bias, but like. People didn't want to come here. It wasn't just Brady. People did not want to come play here.
Yeah.
Because it's gross. In the winter, it sucks.
Yes.
But our team was always built to be able to withstand that. And I feel like if you're Chicago, like as a blue-collar city, don't dome that up. Nah. Keep that open. Make everybody hate coming there forever.
Chicago trying to get a Super Bowl.
Right. They're trying to get a Super Bowl.
Ain't going to help you do it.
No. They're trying to get a Super Bowl bid, not a championship ring. A bid.
They try to get a WrestleMania. They try to get all that
more
stuff.
Sense too. Yeah, you're right. A bid. Yeah, okay. They want them to come in. Nobody want to go to Chicago. Even if you put a dome in it, it's still fucking Chicago. Like, ain't nobody want to go. It's unsafe. I don't feel safe. I need an adult.
So yeah, but that was a good episode. Shout out to you, Coach, for remembering that. So
gave me a homework assignment. I did it.
That's right, Coach. That's right. Good job.
Hercules.
I'm notoriously bad at homework.
I think I should do this since I can't engage in the snack parts.
Yeah, that's good. This is good. All right, so tune in tomorrow for the chop up, where we're gonna be talking about some foolishness,
and some
of course.
What's the food for tomorrow? Was there one?
I found one for us.
Yeah,
I got a crazy one.
We're doing this nugget bracket.
Oh, then, well, yeah, nugget. I thought you said it's gonna be over the spear and some. I didn't understand what you were even talking about, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna do a nugget bracket like every week. We're gonna be doing 2 of them.
2 nugget brackets?
No,
like 2 nuggets.
One nugget bracket.
So we're only gonna do one part of that bracket every day. Okay.
Yeah. How you gonna go and buy 4 different nuggets, bro, from 4 different places? And
that's what I was thinking. Seems absurd. Y'all seen this though?
That's the Dunkalicious, right? That's
what?
The Dunkalicious, the Milkalicious. Yeah, I seen that.
Sorry,
put it back up.
It's extra chocolate. It's that extra chocolate.
Oh, okay. All right. No delicious. We should put that on a docket then, for something else to try.
Listen here, I'm about to have some peanut butter cookies tonight. You heard?
There you go.
Made with a jar of peanut butter and like 2 or 3 other things.
Some homemade peanut butter cookies?
Yeah.
You're eating bugs.
I'm on my way, bro. Ain't
eating
nothing like a
bugs.
good home peanut butter cookie, man.
Dog's crazy,
I
dog.
love when my grandmother used to make those.
Y'all eating bugs.
Yeah.
We eat what?
I said y'all eating bugs.
We eat bugs. I'm pretty sure I'm eating worse.
I ate Yum-Yums.
Voluntarily, involuntarily. You hear me?
Yeah.
We eat that Yum-Yums every day. Well, we got bugs. We had bugs.
Oh yeah, yeah. We was eating bugs already. Yeah, you're right. Yum-Yums is crazy. Rat and roach special.
Bubble gut special right there. You heard?
All right, Coach, you want to call the roll there from the comments?
Yeah, it's kind of quiet tonight. We
Bunch
had a
of
lot
bums.
of viewers, but not a lot of commenters.
Bunch of bums.
Obviously, Bobby did his thing. Wizzo fell through and hollered at us. Crazy Chris Vic did his thing. Shout out to you, Chris. Chris. Remember came on or something.
My guy, Crick.
But shout
That's
out to
his
you,
new
brother.
nickname.
Get well soon, man. And I think that was it.
Yep.
Some crazy guy named Wig will fall, but you know.
You know.
Yo,
that Crick shit.
Hey, yo. The motherfucking Yankees are getting mollywopped.
Oh, it's great news.
2 to 11. They're losing to the Chicago White Sox right now.
For real?
Yes.
If the Sox first win, and
Christmas came early.
I think they broke the losing streak. So they broke the losing streak on Thursday. They
Oh,
fired their head coach. They have the intern now, so they kind of going on that new wave where they'll probably win a few games. They'll still be the fucking White Sox at the end, but the Yankees are losing right now. I seen that through my phone. I actually trying to see what games are on right now, so I think I'm going, guys. If you want a late night bet, take the Padres and the Giants, baby. Both live bets right now. Both 0-0 games in the 5th inning, respectfully. So yeah, I'm giving y'all some late night money tonight. If you want to take it, bite. So I am.
There we go.
You heard the man.
There we go. All right. Go ahead and wrap us up then, too.
My man was shining the other day.
Like he real.
He might be more efficient in field, but we gonna call for right now.
Find this podcast and others on STWF TV, the podcasting network, wherever